Hello everybody, welcome to another one of my videos, and my name is Mark, and in this video I thought I would do a video and share my story how I became an investor. And I decided to make Sunday my video day. I've been driving Uber a lot and I like it. I've been making money, but I haven't been doing videos, and it's been almost 2 weeks since I did my last videos, and I enjoy doing videos, and so I'm going to take Sunday as my video making day because I enjoy making videos, and I'm not exactly making millions of dollars or subscribers here, but I just enjoy the video making experience and talking about things that I like to talk about and putting it on the video. So this video, without further ado, I'm going to talk about how I became an investor. Now, right now as of today, I'm 49 years old, and I have been investing for about 15 years, and I've always been good at numbers, math, particularly percentages, compound interest, that kind of thing. Very easy for me to calculate numbers in my head. What's 36% of $716? And I can do stuff like that in my head almost instantly right away because I know lots of shortcut methods. You know, I take the 716 and multiply that by 30%, and I get 223, actually 224.2, and then I'd add the other 6%, right? And so that'd be another $42, and so I take that and add it all together and get my answer. So I like numbers. They work well with me. I'm friends with numbers. I did good at math in school, and investing just kind of came to be a natural growth for me naturally. And I started investing in my 30s, and I remember the first stock that I ever bought was Lucent Technologies. I don't remember much about that stock, and I remember that I did lose money on it. I lost about $150, and then I bought some other stocks past that, and then in the year of, I think, about 2007, that's when I really started investing heavily, and I started buying this lovely, wonderful stock called Washington Mutual. You may remember that used to be the biggest bank in the whole country, and now it is no more. And I could very easily make a long story short and just say that I lost about 35, maybe even more, maybe like $40,000 during the recession when the housing market crashed, and I just got wiped out. That was a very cold-hearted experience for me to go through. But at the time, Washington Mutual, like I said, they're the biggest bank in the whole world, the country, and it dropped down to about $2 a share, and I thought, this is it. This is my ticket out of this rat race life that I live, and I'm going to put all my money in, and that's what I did. And again, not to repeat myself, long story short, I lost a lot of money, but I felt lied to. There was lots of news that came out on Washington Mutual, how they were going to restructure, and they brought in this new CEO. I don't even remember the name of the guy, Larry something. And then before I know it, Washington Mutual got taken over by the government. My best friend, the government, not. And my assets got seized, and I think even today they're still going through litigation over all that mess. And so after that happened, I quit investing, and for about 3 years I stopped saving money into my Roth IRA. I said, what's the point? I felt like that the market's rigged, it's a dirty business. I felt like I was lied to, and I was very angry for all of the false information that came out that cost me all those thousands of dollars. And so I didn't invest at all, and those are 3 years out of my life gone. I can never get those years back. I mean, here's the thing about a Roth IRA, okay? If you just put $6,500 in your Roth and you don't invest, you just let it sit there, earning 0%, in 10 years you're going to have $65,000, right? So I don't think like that. I just think, well, I'm not going to see my money until I retire, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to throw my money out the window. So that's how I felt. And so for 3 years I stopped investing, I stopped saving, and I just said, forget it, I'm done with this. And then I got a job at a place at Cisco Systems doing security, night job, very easy job, walk around facilities, keep track of people's badges, very easy job, low key, low stress. And I did that, and then I started working at the Cisco Systems in Costa Mesa, and then there was a co-worker that I worked with. His name was Mike, and he got me back into investing. And the way he did it is he told me to buy some stock, and I did, and the stock happened to be Tesla. And long story short there, I made about $6,000, and then I was like, okay, this is cool, I like investing again. And so I got back into investing, and then, sad to say, Mike got laid off, and I'd never seen him since, and I went back to my losing ways. So this guy Mike, he was very good at what he did, and he did make me money and got me back in the game, got me around to the $10,000 level. I was almost wiped out. I still had a little money. I had about $6,000 left, and I made very good profit back then. Tesla, I bought them at $135 a share and sold out at about $170. Tesla, as of today is October the 22nd, 2017. Boy, that took a lot of brain power for me to remember the date. And Tesla is trading at about $300 a share. I don't remember, but it's a lot higher than 170, and I do that a lot. I buy stocks and then I sell out. Facebook, a few years ago, I had them at $50 a share. It sold out, and Facebook is riding high. OLED is another one that I sold out at $35 a share, and they're well over $100 a share. So, but I am digressing. So back to what I was saying. So made a lot of money and got back into investing. And then one of my good friends, his name is Brian, he told me about stock options, and he invited me to his house, and for 3 hours he explained to me how stock options work, what is a covered call strategy, what is premium, buy to open, sell to open, buy to close, sell to open, or I'm sorry, sell to close, risk of getting exercised, selling call options against the shares that you own. For 3 hours explained all that stuff, and it's like a little light bulb in my head went on. I said, oh my goodness, you mean to tell me that I can make money if nothing is happening? Okay, and I didn't start making money right then, the day after that I went to his house, but that's when the light turned on in my mind, and I said, this is it. This is my door. This is my elevator to eternity. This is my way out of the rat race. And I've never looked back since. That was like 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm grateful to Brian, my friend, for introducing me to options. And he doesn't even do options the way I do. He has a family and has these obligations and a lot more financial pressure, but I've learned since then, since the last 2 or 3 years, and over the 15 years that I've been investing, you know, I hate to say it, but the first 12 or 13 years were not were not good years for me. I didn't make any money, and you know, like I said, in the recession of 2008, it was ugly for me. But I would say in the last 2 or 3 years, when I learned options, in the beginning I did lose money. I lost a couple $1,000s on Amazon when I tried credit put spreads, not knowing what I was doing, not understanding exercise, when the options get exercised and all that stuff. And I think I lost some money on Apple, but then I finally plugged into the option caller strategy. I've done many videos on the option caller strategies, and that is my bread and butter. So stock options, a little light turned on for me, and as I continue to learn, and I've watched many hundreds of videos, that's what one of the things I do at work is I turn on a computer and I go on YouTube and I watch videos for 2-3 hours a night, and I've watched I don't know how many videos on investing in stock options. And now I can honestly say in probably the last couple of years that I am a profitable investor, and now I do videos myself, and I do videos mostly on investing for a myriad of reasons. One of the reasons is because I feel disgusted by all the scammers out there and the con artists that are ripping people off, charging money, whether they're financial advisors saying, you know, put your money in this mutual fund even though the market is tanking. put your money in this mutual fund. Well, don't worry about it. You're dollar cost averaging, right? Don't worry about buying more shares while the market's going down. Just do what I say, you know. In the meantime, that financial advisor is getting residual income and fees and commissions, making money on your money while it's going down the drain, and his bank account is getting richer. I think it's sickening. And same thing with these scammer day traders and these option traders, you know, online trading academy places, warrior day trading, all of these rip-off frauds that are charging money for stuff that you can learn for free. I don't know how many online trading courses that offer trading simulator. Buy my trading simulator so you don't have to lose your hard-earned money. Well, you can do that on any one of about a dozen Ameritrade or Scottrade or Interactive Brokers or TradeStation, on and on and on. Lightspeed does a free virtual simulator trading. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided to do videos. This is my little way of putting a little small chink into this corruption, into this fraudulent business that people go out there, and I don't know how they go to bed every night and look at them sit. When they wake up every morning, they look at themselves in the mirror and they feel good about themselves. So I do videos like this so that I can help the average person who maybe you don't have a lot of money, but maybe you have a few $1,000s like I do. And recently my Roth IRA money account just went over the $14,000 mark. And if you've watched my videos, you'll know why that is, because I've had almost all my money in Bank of America, 400 shares worth. And I have been using the option collar strategy, and I bought some $22 puts, but Bank of America has just been going up and away. I've rolled out my call options twice, and now I have 8 put options. And recently, as of last week, I sold some $25 put options against my Bank of America put options because I don't believe B of A is going to be going down anytime soon. And those put options expire in December of the middle of December, and I'm going to make about $100 on that. I did get out of my GDX position. I've had GDX for a long time, just as my just in case things, you know, the world goes to hell in a handbasket and everybody wants to get out and buy gold. And I thought, well, I'll have a little GDX just in case. But I did get out of that because I wanted to free up my money for these put spreads on B of A. So just going a little bit into how I'm doing as an investor and a little bit about my story. I could very easily rename this video, "What does it take to become an investor?" And I'll tell you, a lot of it is just experience, and it's hard to learn things by reading books, no matter what it is. I mean, if you want to be a good baseball player, you can read a book about how to hit a baseball, or you can go buy yourself a bat and go play some baseball. And I think that's the real way of doing it. And that's the way that I learned investing, is I actually invested my real money. If I could go back 10, 15 years, I would start out with a trading simulator, and I would use one of the free trading simulators offered by TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, and I would download that, or I would use the one by Option House, or I would use the one, Scottrade has one. I would use one of the free trading simulators, and I would start investing that way until I got an idea of learning what I'm doing. But now I know enough about what I am doing that I feel comfortable to say in a video on live public YouTube that I have become a profitable investor. No, I'm not making millions and millions of dollars, but I think at the time of this video I have about a 12% return for the year, and this is October, and that will go up if B of A continues to go up, which I'm pretty darn sure it will. But if it goes down, I have 8 put options. That's the whole beauty of the option collar strategy that I use. I can even make money if it goes down. I make money on the puts. So again, I could very easily name this video, "What does it take to become a successful investor?" But this is just a little bit about my story. And I would say, as I get ready to cap off this video, if I were to leave you, the viewer, or whoever's watching this video, the viewer, some advice or some little tidbits about what you need to do to become a successful investor, I would say number one, don't lose your money in the first place, because compound interest, I call it the disappearing math. If you have, let's say, $100,000, and let's say there's a market crash and you lose a lot of money. Let's say you're down to 50 grand, right? You take a 50% drawdown, and then the following year the market recovers and it goes up 50%. What is 50% of $50,000? The answer is $25,000. Okay, so if you start with $100,000 and you lose 50%, then you go down to $50,000. Now, if you gain 50%, you don't go back to $100,000. You only gain $25,000. You only go up to $75,000. So it is a lot harder to make money than it is to lose money. So I would say that priority number one, don't lose your money in the first place. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to lose any money ever, any day of the week. I mean, yeah, there are going to be days that you're going to go down, but the key is you want to have an investing strategy, a plan where your winners are bigger than your losers. And I think option collar strategies, you really should look into learning about how to use the option collar strategies. Learn what is a stock option, learn how to buy put options, and learn how to manage your risk with option collar strategies. And I mean, I hate to use the word guarantee because there really are no guarantees. That's the whole point of doing risk management. But if you manage your risk, I guarantee you're not going to lose all your money. You might lose a little money, but your losses will be capped at, like my losses, the most that I could have possibly lose, the most money I could have possibly lost when I first bought Bank of America and I opened my option collar was about a 12% loss in a period of 15 months. No, it would have been 18 months because that would have been back in June. Okay, so I could have taken a 15% loss in 18 months, and that's if I just sit there like a lame duck watching my money go out the window, not using any adjusting, not managing my money at all. But I know how to do that. I know how to roll out stock options, whether it's on my calls or my puts, and so my losses are almost eliminated. And so when I make money, I make a lot more than I lose. I haven't done a video on my investments for a while, but that's because Bank of America has been floundering and I haven't been making money and I haven't been losing money. And I didn't see the point of doing a video saying, hey, you know, here's my account, haven't made any money, but haven't lost any money either. Oh boy, yippee, right? So I didn't want to do a video, but I am very soon going to do a video and show you the wonders of what happened to my account, and I've done it safely. My money grew while I was able to own these put option contracts. Put options are contracts that give me the right to sell my stock at a set price, and in my case I bought $22 contracts, put options on Bank of America. So yeah, so that's what's going on today. But what's going on today is a culmination of 15 years of bouncing around like bumper pool ball table or a pinball machine, not really knowing what I was doing, having no clue about risk management. But if I were to leave some tidbit advice, I would say number one, don't lose money in the first place because of the disappearing math. That's number one. Number two, don't quit your day job. Don't fall for these scammers, these people out there promising you everything, and then you end up with nothing other than a broken heart, wondering what the heck happened to all your money. Why am I not making money? Oodles and oodles of money. Don't fall for those guys. And finally, I would say spend a little bit of time each day. Just watch a video, maybe a couple videos. Read a website or a blog. Get a book. I like to read books. You know, I have some books around here. What did I do with them? But there's a book. I'm going to promote this guy. His name is Steve Burns. He's an author and he's on Twitter, Steve Burns. And I'm just doing this because I like the guy. And I read several of his books. They're little books, and they're around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. I got a few of them, but he writes a lot of books about, like, one of the books I liked by him was about moving averages. There's another one he wrote about buy signals and sell signals. And and he wrote a book on investing. He wrote a book called New Trader for You. I think that's the name of it. And these books are all like 50 pages, 100 pages. They're about $5 on Amazon. They're great books. I'd look him up. But I would say learn a little bit every day, read, and also don't be afraid to dive into it and take a little bit of money. You know, if you have $10,000, maybe don't put all $10,000 into one single stock. Maybe put 1,000 or 2,000 and buy a few shares of whatever that you think is good. But before you do that, make sure you learn about risk management. So that's a little bit about my story. And currently, my Roth IRA, I'm holding steady at about $14,000. I had a lot more back in 2008, but like I just got done talking about, I was wiped clean by Washington Mutual and their cronies taking my money. I guess I still have sour grapes over that, don't I? And I try not to think shoulda, woulda, coulda, oh boy, I'd be a millionaire if I hadn't lost that money in the first place. Well, things happen and you can't dwell upon that kind of stuff. You just gotta move ahead. And so right now, like I was saying, my money is about $14,000 and I have about $7 grand in my margin account, and I just did a calendar call spread on Bank of America, which is profitable for me. I'm up about $100. I bought $27 calls. I sold $27 calls. The 27s I bought are for a year out. The 27s that I sold are a month out, taking in 43 cents a contract. Did 5 call options, and going well for me. B of A at the time of this video is over $27, so I'm in the green on that. And yeah, things are going well for me. And so that's a little bit about my story. And I want to say thank you to the few, I think at the time of this video I've got 28, maybe 29 subscribers. And if there's a particular kind of video that you want me to do, let me know. Leave it in the comments section. I have many interests and hobbies. I like to play chess. This little hat I'm wearing is La Palma Chess Club. That's where I like to play chess, and I like to play chess tournaments, and I got pretty good at that too. I've done a backgammon video. I did an Uber video. I do some Uber driving, and I'm doing so much Ubering that I haven't had time to do videos, and I thought, well, yeah, I could easily make $400 a week doing Uber in my spare time, but I like doing videos, so I'm going to cut that down, and I think if I can make a couple $100 a week, I'll be happy. You know, that's $10,400 a year, and how can I sneeze at that? You know, a little bit of that money goes out the window for gas and wear and tear, but you know, I'll still have at least $5,000 or $6,000, and that's my Roth IRA, right? I mean, I can make a contribution up to $5,500, so that takes care of my Roth IRA. I have a car payment. I drive a Nissan Sentra 2014. I still owe some money on the car. I can put it down towards that. But I do want to have time to continue doing videos. I like doing videos, and I'm going to at least do one video a week. Try to, I guess there are no guarantees, you know. My computer could crash on me and then I can't do a weekly video now, can I? But I'm going to try to do one video a week. And like I said, if there's any videos that you like that I do that you want to see me do, if there's a particular, especially investing, if there's something about investing that you want me to talk about, whether it's about stock options or a particular strategy, like what is a calendar call spread, I might do a video on calendar call spreads, or what is an option call strategy. I've already done a bunch of videos on that, so I don't know that I need to do another one. But if you have a particular question or interest about investing, I'd love to do those. Excuse me, I'd love to do those kind of videos. But really, anything that you want to see me do, let me know in the comments. And that's it. That's my story, how I became an investor. It's been not that easy, I guess, but it's been kind of long, but I like where I'm at today, and things are looking good from here on out for me. Hoping that I can hit retirement and get out of the rat race myself, so I don't have to work, at least by choice. At least I have a choice. You know, I might still work by choice, right? But I'd like to have the choice of whether I work or not. I don't like having to go to work because I have to pay the bills. If I don't go to work, then how am I going to pay the bills? And you know, I'm not quite there yet, but I hope to get there in a few years, and things are looking good for me here on out. So that's it for this video, and once again, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in some more videos. Have a good day.